I'm gonna record now. All right, so let's do this. I think I've said everything that I needed to say. There may be more. Feel free to unmute yourself if you have questions or concerns, or if there's something I missed. I feel like someone will tell us. So start marching in place, please. And then we're gonna reach and point to the corner of the room and just go across the body. And then you're just gonna do this lightly, and we're starting to notice our core. So I want you to move your attention to the core part of your body, which is right below the ribs and above the hip points, and it circles around your body even to your back. So you're gonna start to pull that part of your body in as much as possible, okay? So let's keep doing this. 5, 4, 3, you're like high-fiving. 2, 1, and now let's notice the core. So I want you to consciously suck in that core, and you're gonna start to round the back, moving the shoulders forward, kind of shrug your shoulders, and then press the chest open. So contract, bend and contract. We're just gonna bend and contract. And I have my feet a little more than hip width distance, and you really want to kind of go at your own pace here, but start to stretch and feel in the body while also noticing your core. And the more that you suck in the core and tuck in the pelvis, you're going to protect your lower back and, be able to walk tomorrow, but I can't make any promises. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Shake that one out. Okay, let's go ahead and let's circle the hands just around in circles. Pick an ankle and start to turn the feet. Start to balance on one foot, which also activates the core. You can switch directions. Do what feels really good here. Get in the elbows. We're starting to just move that synovial fluid around. Other side. In your body, believe it or not. And that lubricates the joints and just makes this workout more safe, Even though theoretically we've been moving today, go ahead and open and close the hands. So you may be a little more warmed up, but I don't know, I was sitting in front of Zoom calls all day. So I need to do, I can feel this in my fingers, all the typing. Open, close, open, close. Woo, shake that out. Okay, let's go ahead and come to your mat or something soft, or maybe you're on a soft floor, which is great too. Obviously, I am not on a soft floor, I'm on my hardwood living room floor. So come to the back of your mat, and I want you to stand with your feet side by side. We're going to do some yoga warm-up, okay? And I will always speak a modification, so go slow. Start with your feet side by side. Take those arms up overhead, and then let the arms fall to the side as you dive forward. Slight bend in your knees as you come down, and just let those hands hang wherever they're going to hang. And maybe your hands touch the ground, maybe not, but bend your feet so that they do touch the ground, and then you can walk yourself out to a plank position. And you can also be down on your knees here. If this isn't available to you today, you can also be down on your forearms, okay? So you can do all of this in those modified positions. I'm going to demo it up. So we're in plank here. We're going to pull through our pelvis up to downward dog. And you let those heels they're close to the ground, but just pedal back and forth. They don't have to touch the ground. Come back out to plank, downward dog, pedal. Plank, downward dog, pedal. We're just going to repeat that pattern for, maybe about 10 times. And if you're doing this on your knees, you're coming out to plank, and then you push up to downward dog with those knees, and then pedal, and then come back down, plank, up, pedal. Plank, up, pedal. If you can, maybe you're just working on this right now to warm up. Okay, we're really just warming up the body. Give me 2 more. Plank, pedal, plank, downward dog, pedal. There we go. And now let's go ahead and walk those feet carefully to your hands. So now your upper body's bent over your lower body, and you're just kind of hanging there wherever feels good, okay? I want you to touch the front of those legs with your hands, and I want you to carefully widen the feet a little bit, okay, a little more than hip width distance, and just bend and straighten the legs. Bend and straighten the legs. And you're just maintaining a little bit of a round back, but pretty straight, pretty neutral, if that makes any sense. And now you can take it a little more if you want, if you've been coming for a while. I want you to bend, twist, look up, twist to the other direction, and straighten. Bend, put the hand on the ground, twist, look up over the other hand, twist, straighten. So either you're bending and straightening, or you're bending, twist, twist, straighten. Bend, twist, twist, and straighten. This is a really nice warm-up for really any cardio exercise you do. And you do not have to go as deep as I am, ever. Or you could maybe even be deeper, I don't know. But meet your body where it's at today. Never stress yourself, okay? All right, one more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Straighten the legs, just a slight bend in them, and slowly roll that head up. Roll the shoulders back a few times, and roll them forward a few times. And let's take a tiny little lunge off to the side of your mat. So one foot is in front of you, the other foot is basically to the corner of the room on the ground. Just a tiny little lunge, not a big lunge. And you're gonna start to bend and straighten the back leg, slightly lifting the heel up off the ground, pushing through the toe, carefully into the ground. This is going to warm up your calf muscle. Very good. We don't want anyone to do something embarrassing like hurt their calf muscle on camera. Right, Danielle? Okay, just a couple more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now you can widen out to a bigger lunge. Let that leg extend straight back from the hip. And then you can take those arms up right above your shoulders. Palms face each other for a nice crescent lunge. If you want, you can bend backwards slightly. All right, and come down into a deep runner's lunge if this is available to you today. Otherwise, just hold that lunge wherever it feels good. For 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bring that back leg in, straighten the front leg, and roll up. Switch sides. Tiny little lunge on the other side, and we're gonna lift the back heel here. Hades is my dog right there waiting for a walk. Okay, he's giving me the look like, what are you doing? All right, good calf muscle warm up. Come to a bigger lunge, your crescent lunge. Just let that back leg slide back onto that ball of the foot. Raise up in your crescent lunge, and then come on down to a big runner's lunge. If this is available to you today, it may not. Just hold this here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully walk that back leg in, straighten the front leg, roll up. All right. I think we got all the warm up in that I wanted to. Move nice and okay. Let's do this. Let's do it. Come on. Grab a sip of water and keep marching in place, please. We are gonna start with, don't call me right now. I got fit happy teacher. Okay. We are starting with toe taps. So you can do the full expression of a toe tap. You're just gonna tap the toes carefully in front. Now you can also grab something and tap it. I forgot I got these. I stole these from my son, don't tell. And you could just, tap a cone and go around it. But you don't have to. I just smash the cone. So tap. Now if you are not available to go on the balls of your feet today, you can just tap march. And you're gonna go for 30 seconds. So it's a tap march leaving the heel on the floor. It's almost like you're tapping with the heel too. But you go fast and you start to feel the cardio go. Or you're toe tapping in front. Come on. Only 30 seconds here. You got 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Take a nice deep breath in. and let it out. I like to breathe out through my mouth. That's what I was like, I'm missing some talking about. It's the breath. Always breathe, right? Be conscious of your breath in this workout. Next exercise are Malasana squat releves. We're going to start with the squat. So suck in the core, tuck in the pelvis slightly, push the booty out so you have a pretty straight back and the chest stays open. And you're going to begin with just a squat. I want you to begin with a squat. I like my feet pretty wide, pointed to the sides of the room, okay? So this is your option here. Keep going, 30 seconds at start. If you want more, you're gonna get into your Malasana deep squat, come up and releve. Malasana squat, releve. So releve is the lift of the heels from ballet. I like to push up my hands. You only have 5 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, so those 30-second rounds are gonna go by fast. Shake it out, let it go. Breathe in and out. Now we're gonna come around to your mats carefully. Really make sure you have control of your breath before you come down on the ground. So if you need another deep breath, go in and out. Come down to a tuck at the top of your mat. Let the booty fall and the hands catch you before the booty falls on the ground. And lie on your back. You're gonna have the legs at 90-degree, hands or palms down by your side. Lift through the pelvis and down. Lift up through the pelvis, make a bridge between your upper body and your knees, right? Make a slide for your baby, pushing through the heels. For your baby, your puppy, your kitty, I don't know, your bunny, whatever makes you happy. Lift, push through the heels. Ooh, I'm gonna check the time, okay. Yep, you got 10 seconds. Push through the heels. Now if you wanna take it, one leg, you're more than welcome. Work one booty, other side, take the other side because you've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, take it all down. Shift that one out. Carefully grab a leg and let that leg help you sit up. We'll come to your side and push yourself up to standing. And march it out. Whew. All right, grab a sip of water, please. And we're gonna go to our 60-second rounds now. So we're gonna go through all those exercises, 60 seconds each. So now you've got an idea of where you're at. I want you to pick it up wherever you're at. Ready, set, toe taps. Come on. You have a minute here. So you can do this low impact. Just step forward consciously. It's actually a little bit harder to me because, right, going less, sometimes, I don't know, if you don't work on that, harder. You're gonna step with the whole foot. Step with the whole foot. Leave the heels on the ground consciously. This is your low impact, and it is hard. Step in the core. Push the shoulders down your back. Breathe in and out consciously while you're toe tapping. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a lot harder for me, for sure. Come on, teachers. 15 seconds left. This is your last set of toe taps. Make it the best. Tiny little jumps on the balls of the feet. Forward. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sounds like I'm tap dancing here. Good job. Shake it out. Stretch something. If you need to stretch it, take a deep breath in. And let it out. All right. Malasana squat, releves, or just a regular squat. Here we go. I'll do side view. Let's do this. Oh, gotta go this way. All right. 1 whole minute. So you're starting with your squat. Chest stays up. The knees stay over those ankles as much as possible. Don't let the knees go past the toes. Put the weight in your what? That's right. In your booty. Or you're gonna Malasana squat. Releve, bring it on the toes. Come on, teachers. We got this. Let the stress out of the day. Breathe when you bring it up. 4, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh my goodness. Good work. High five for all of you. Stretch anything that you feel like you want to stretch. That's why we have a little bit of time in between our HIIT workouts. They make time for that. Okay, now we're to the floor for our last exercise of this round. Your bridges. Come to the front of the mat, tuck down. Let the hands catch you so you fall on your booty. And carefully roll back onto your back. Here we go. Bridges. Up. Up. Push through the heels. You can leave the whole foot on the floor, but as you can see, I'm consciously lifting my toes. And it kind of also creates strength in the shins, because I sometimes get shin splints when I run. So consciously lifting up the toes, just even a little bit off the floor here, keeping the weight in the heels, making sure the shoulders don't shrug in your ears. Breathe when you push it up. Come on. Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully turn onto your side and use your hands and the leg to help prop you up to standing. Good job, teachers. Done with that whole round. Let's move on. So we are now on a cardio move called skaters. So a skater, you step to the side and you cross a foot behind you, like you're skating. You're crouched forward, but you're sucking through the core, and you stay looking forward. Let's go. Your 30 seconds has started. So if you can't crouch forward today and keep your core sucked in, I want you to come up here. I don't want you to crouch forward, but that's kind of the goal. So here's the goal, right? Skate like you're a Olympic speed skater. You can jump between, if your body's ready for that. You might not be ready. In which case, a step touch to the side, swinging the arms, opening the side body. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hi, Bubba. Breathe in. And out. All right. That was the death stare from Hades. Where are you taking me out? Okay. Next exercise are hammer curls and extensions. So it's all bicep. So you can grab a very light weight, some water bottles, or use no weights right now. If this is your first fit habit teacher. Okay, you start with those legs about hip width distance, toes face forward, shoulders are pushed down your back, pull up through the crown of the head. Now a hammer curl, you hold the weight vertically, and you just bend at the elbows, keeping the elbows tight to the waist. Tight to the waist, this is your hammer curl. And the weight, as you can see, only comes down to the hip, right? Not past the hip. Here's your hammer curl. And you sort of start to rock. So let's get a good hammer curl in here. I'll show you extensions next round. You can try it. I say we stick with hammer curls right now because you only have 30 seconds and you're really just getting as many reps as possible. You may want to go slower to really feel the muscle. You may need to go slower. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean slower than me, because sometimes, you just never know what pace you're going to keep, right? All right, go ahead and put those weights down carefully. Shake it out. Let it go. You can take the arm across the body, press through the elbow, across the body, give yourself a nice stretch there. Okay, yeah, and so the next one, you need a little stretch for this one. Not gonna lie, we're gonna do a forearm plank. So you're gonna come to your mat. I go this direction. Come to your mat, come down in a crouch, walk yourself out to a tabletop, and then you're gonna go ahead and extend the back. Ooh, before you do that, hold on. You're gonna come down to the forearms. And I like my hands in a fist touching each other. Take those legs out directly behind you. And here we go. This is where you're staying for the foreseeable 30 seconds. You can also put those knees down here. Keep the core tucked in tight. The head extends out from the spine. You are looking at the ground. Do not turn your neck in this. Make sure those shoulders are pushed down your back and they're not near your ears. Come on, teachers. Hold it here. Take a deep breath in. Excellent. Put the knees down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. In other words, push yourself up to your knees. Take a deep breath here. And then put one leg in front of you and prop yourself up to standing on that sturdy leg and shake it out. All right, so now we've done all 3 exercises in this round. Here comes your 60-second round. We're back to those skaters. Ready, set, let's go. 60 seconds. Skaters, imagine that you are a speed skater. Tap that foot, cross it behind you. You're air kiting on the ice. Come on. Remember, I want you to take your upper body up if you are feeling it in your lower back, and just let those arms swing to give yourself a nice side body stretch as well. But if you're ready for more, come on, pick it up. Skate, skate. I gotta make sure, I gotta go a little slower, make sure my form is on point. If it was lacking there, come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Hammer curls and extensions, I promise this time. Go ahead, take a deep breath in and let it out. Grab those weights again, light weights. If you've been coming for a while, you know what you can do. Okay, we're gonna start with extensions. This time, you're gonna turn your arms out and keep the weights horizontal, right? So the hammer curl, they were vertical in front. Now we're to the side, and you're lifting, just lift the weight up to your shoulder. So you have a whole minute here, so you can go extension, down, hammer curl, down, extension, down, hammer curl, down. Or maybe you're like, Danielle, I don't like those extensions. You can just stick with hammer curls. Do what you like today. Make sure those shoulders are pressed down your back. You're pulling through the crown of the head. Breathe. When you bring that weight up, breathe. Breathe out, I should say, when you put the most effort into the exercise. You can do that kind of breathing. You've got 15 seconds left. Whew, this is burning. What do you do if it hurts way too much? You put those weights down, drop the set, and just keep the form of the exercise going. Whew, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That will hurt. Oh, shake it out. Do what you have to do. Stretch out that area. And carefully take your weights and put them back. Remember, the only good weights to have are ones you can control. So if you can't control the weights, don't use them yet. Okay, you gotta build up. All right. Okay, what are we doing now? Oh my gosh, forearm plank. Come to the top of your mat, and I'm gonna use this side again. Come down, come out through plank. Go ahead, put the forearms down so you're ready in forearm plank. Extend back, let's go, let's do this. You have a whole minute here. It's gonna feel like a lot. So if you're starting in a regular forearm plank, where, by the way, the elbows are directly under the shoulders, you should look like a flat table. Someone could rest a drink on there and it wouldn't spill, or at least a plate of food, right? So if you're here and you get tired, or you feel like you're about to give out, or your form's giving out, put those knees down, suck that core back in. Breathe. Don't give up. I know you got this. I know it hurts and it's gonna feel like a lot. You've got 20 seconds left. You can also put one knee down, bring it up. One knee down, bring it up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully, make sure those knees are down. Push yourself up through tabletop to your knees and use one sturdy leg and prop yourself back up. Nice job, teachers. We are halfway through our workout. Ooh, perfect timing. And we're to round 3. So grab yourself some water. Sorry, I selfishly got water and didn't remind you to. Sorry. It's hot outside. And It's just hot in my house anyway, so I think the heat is getting to me. All right. Ooh, round 3. This one's gonna be fun. So we're gonna start with a Fit Happy Teacher favorite cardio exercise called the Carlton. So the Carlton is from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, if you remember. And if you can do the Carlton in your own special way, go ahead and do it, right? So you open up the chest, okay? You can also modify, and I want you to step, touch, and open. Step, touch, and open side to side. All right, your minute has started. So don't keep going. So Carltons, or you're opening, step, touch, opening side to side. It's kind of like one of my really fun dance moves. We've got some good music going. Woo, I love it. Or here's your other option, bunny. You can tiny bunny hop side to side, swing the arms, stuck in the floor. Breathe. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Aw, thanks for coming. I love Fit Happy Teachers. Okay, so that was your first exercise. That was 30 seconds. Now we are to shoulder circles. So you're gonna grab some very light weights. I'm gonna go with 5s. You may want to go with water bottles or 2s or nothing, okay? These are pretty hard. So you're gonna start feet are about hip width distance. You're gonna lift like you're doing a front lateral raise. Lift those arms up as they're straight up to almost overhead. And then you come down in a circle. Now your palms face the front. And you go back up, through, over your head, and down to where you started. So up and here. All right, our 30 seconds has begun. And circle. Circle. You can see why you have to go really light here, because you could really hurt yourself if you're not careful. And you want to make sure you're getting the most out of this exercise. This is just a really dynamic exercise for those shoulders. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Go ahead and put those weights down. Shake it out, teachers. Ooh. Let it go. Okay. And now, I'm going to switch this one up. We're going to do reverse planks. So what you're going to do is come to somewhere where you're at the top of your mat and you're going to come back. So crouch down, take the hands behind you and let your booty fall to the ground. What you're going to do is have the fingertips facing the same direction as your feet. And, like this. And your legs are straight out, okay? You're going to lift through the core, pressing through the palms of your hands, up through the pelvis. So here's a reverse plank here. And you're going to hold this here. Now maybe you get tired, or maybe this is too much. What do? I want you to come to almost a reverse bridge, right? Where you would be pressing up, except in the bridges we just did, we were on our back, right? So you can bring those feet in to make it a little bit easier if you want. Otherwise, you're pushing through the heels, pushing through the palms of those hands. You're gonna start to shake. I'm shaking. Woo! Don't let the shoulders come up to your ears. Good form is really important here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully let the booty down. Whew, that one, yeah, you really need to make sure your wrists are warmed up for that one. Shake it out. Whew. All right, carefully come up. One leg, let yourself prop up. Arch it out. Deep breath in. Okay, so now we're back to Carltons and bunnies. You have a whole minute here. Ready? Let's do this. Carlton. Come on. modifying the girls in here. Come on, teachers. Do some combination of it all too. Breathe. 10 seconds left. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Take a deep breath in. Out. All right, now let's go ahead and grab some light weights again for the shoulder circles. Here we go. You're gonna start with those arms in front of you. Come up through that lateral raise, up over your head. Let the arms fall to your side, make a big circle, and meet in front, and come back up and bring it down. Now, I want you to go faster than me if that's in your wheelhouse today. But remember, the slower you go, the more intense the workout is for those muscles too. So it's really all just kind of does the same. Breathe. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I was in the middle of that one when I was counting. Go ahead and put those weights down. Oh boy, that was a good one. All right, and now we are to our reverse plank, right? It's like we're a flat top, reverse the plank that we do on with our bellies to the ground. Now our back is to the ground. Go ahead and set yourself up, crouch down, let those hands catch you. Take the arms out or the legs out straight. You start with maybe a slight bend in the elbow. Push up through the palm of that hand and push the pelvis up. Let those heels be the only things on the ground. Remember, you can bend those knees, bring those feet to flat. Doing a kind of a reverse bridge. Come on, teachers. Ooh, it's gonna hurt. I think I need to reverse it. Bring it down just a little bit. Hold it if you can. Very good. You got this. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, woo, woo. Let it all go. Shake out the wrist, shake out the neck, shake out the back, wiggle it out. Carefully come up to standing. Woo. That was a good one. Grab yourself a sip of water. And now, we have our last round. I'm super proud of us. We've really been doing this in good time. Okay, so says every teacher, and then all of a sudden, right? Oh, never say that out loud in your classroom. Okay, upward pose. So we're in a series of yoga poses now, strengthening and stretching, believe it or not. Yes, so you're gonna take the feet about hip width distance, okay? Toes are pointed straight. Take the arms out, just straight from the shoulders, no higher, no lower, and hold here. Now the first thing I want you to do is to rise up onto those toes and just try to hold it here. If this is enough for you today where you're like, oh, I haven't done this in a while, I'm just gonna stay here. Just stay here and balance, okay? I'm gonna turn this way. All right, if you want more, here we go. You're gonna start to bend at the knees, pushing the heels up even farther, and then coming down with a straight back, just your upper body still over those hips. If you start to hinge forward or go backwards like me, you don't want to bend the knees anymore. Suck in the core. Try to stay up on those toes. Breathe. Pull up through the crown of the head and push the shoulders down the back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up to straight legs and let the heels fall down. Bring the arms down. Walk in place and shake it out. You can see why that's called awkward pose. There's a dynamic between trying to sit down and also keep that spine straight. Good job, everybody. Nice work. Okay, now we're to standing bow pulling pose. So you're going to be making a bow basically with your body. I'm going to do this from the side, okay? Start with your legs and your feet side by side. You're going to grab one leg. You can grab onto a wall if you need to right now. And take one. I'm taking my left leg with my shoelaces in my hand and start to hold it here. Then the other thing I'm going to do is raise my right hand up straight from the shoulder, pushing the shoulders down my back, and I'm starting to pull up through my hand while also kind of pulling the shoelaces towards my booty. So you can stay here, but if you want more, you're going to push the knee up. So you're creating a dynamic pull between your back leg and the front fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's come out of that. Now remember, you don't want to arch the back so much you hurt your lower back. Let's do the other side. We'll do a front view now. Take the other foot into your hand. Start with the knees side by side. Shoelaces are pulled in. Arm comes up. Shoulders push down your back so you're not crouching. And you start to push that knee up, making that bow. Do not arch your back too much. It hurts. If you have, you don't start to bend forward. You only bend forward when you've got that foot up so high it comes above your head. You can see it rise above your head when you move it forward. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come out of the pose the way that you came in. Good job. Shake it out. Remember, you can hang on to a wall or anything at any time for those and still get a lot out of it, okay? Okay, and our last exercise this round is one of my favorites. So come to the back of your mat, come down to your knees, and you're going to start basically sitting on your heels, okay? So your booty's touching your heels, your legs are side by side. You're going to take those arms up overhead, put your palms in prayer and cross the thumbs, okay? So now your biceps and your ears are touching. You're going to carefully suck in the core and come down with as flat a back as possible. Your booty is going to come up from the heels, and you carefully just bring the hands and the head down to the mat and let the head just rest on the front of the forehead, and you're resting on the pinky fingers and the sides of the hand. Come to the ground, and you want to fish your hands forward a little bit to get a stretch in the scapular muscles in the shoulders and in the back. The biceps almost come behind the head. Breathe. Suck in the core. And now you're going to start to roll up carefully. So suck in the core. Try to come up the way you can. You can roll up one vertebrae at a time, though, if that's not in your wheelhouse today, to come with the straight back up. Let the hands come down to your side. Very good. Shake it out. And let's come back up to standing. Walk it out. All right. And we have our last round here with our awkward pose, standing bow, and tortoise. So here we go. Awkward pose. Feet come to about hip width distance. Take those arms directly, point it out from your shoulders, palms face the ground, and you're gonna push through the back of those hips. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong. You're gonna, wrong. You're gonna come up to your toes to start, right? Here's your start. This is awkward. Oh, you know what I just realized? This is an awkward pose, but this is called something else, but who cares? Maybe it's chair. Yeah, this might be chair. So remember, you push the heels up. Try to keep a flat back. if you got the heels up with bent knees. Either way, you're trying to keep a straight back. You're here for a whole minute. You've got 30 seconds left. If you start to wobble forward, don't bend the knees anymore. Just try to hold it. At any time, you can put the heels down and just keep the arms up. Sometimes there's just a challenge in the small things. Just hanging in there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully put the arms down, the heels down. Very good. Good job. Shake it out. Yeah. That was not awkward pose. That's so funny. Oh, you know I've been having a long day if I read the wrong thing on that. Okay, here we go. Standing ball-pulling pose. So go ahead and grab one foot behind you for the beginning of what feels like a good quad stretch. And I'm grabbing the inside of my foot, okay? The arch of my foot. Take the arm straight up from your shoulder, palm faces forward, and you start to kick that back leg up as far as it will go. And it's not until you feel that foot rise above your head that you start to hinge forward, okay? See how you can see my foot above my head? And your hip is facing down, not out. Okay, your hip faces down. You don't want to turn out. The hip is facing down. The knee stays down. Breathe. Try to balance. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully come out of that side. Put the leg and the foot down. And let's go to the other side. Start with the foot. You grab it from the inside of the foot and back with a nice quad stretch. Push up through the back, through that back of that foot. Breathe. Ooh, I gotta make sure my hips are pointed down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring that leg back down. How you started. Let the leg and the hand come down. Good job. Oh, there's some action going on outside. I don't know what, but I gotta finish my workout. Okay, here we go. Now we're coming to tortoise. Oh, I love this particular pose. Come down into a crouch. Sit on the tops of your feet. This is really called hero's pose. Start in hero's pose here. Nice pull through the crown of the head. Take the arms up, cross the thumbs, put the hands in prayer. And you can start hinging forward on those hips, sucking in the core, trying to get a flat back down, drawing a line with the tips of those fingers. And the booty might come off the heels. It might not. The slower you go, the more intense of a core exercise this actually is. And then once your hands hit the ground, you can let go and just let that stretch come in from those scapula. Oh, it just feels like such a nice stretch underneath those shoulders and the sides of your body. Try to push the booty back just a centimeter back to the heels so you can get a nice stretch in the upper back. Breathe. And now carefully, you can either roll up one vertebrae at a time, or you can try to come back out of it the way you came into it, carefully with as straight back as possible, lifting up through the core, come up to where you started. Take those arms now back to hero's pose. Take a deep breath in, and out. Oh, that feels so good. Take those legs out in front of you and come back up to standing. Shake it out. Woo! All right, teachers. And we have time to go through every single exercise for 20 seconds, which is really exciting. This doesn't happen a lot for us. But I love this. This is still within an hour. So we're just going to blast through every exercise we did toe taps, mouse or releve bridges. I want you to take care of yourself. If it feels like it's too fast, just, catch up or take a break wherever you need to, okay? It's gonna go one by one, as much as I can, okay? And keep talking you through it, and then we're gonna cool down after this. So this is really a bonus blast. Are you ready? Woohoo! Let's do this, teacher! All right. Take a deep breath in. And out. Here we go. Toe taps. 20 seconds. Toe taps, or remember, you're here. If you wanted to do the low impact version. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Balasana squat, releves, or just squats. Let's go. So you can just squat it out here. It's only 20 seconds. You can do anything for 20 seconds, right? Or you're welcome to come up onto the balls of those feet, bringing those heels up carefully. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Bridges. I'm going to come down carefully into a tuck. Come back. Sit down. Ready? Let's go. Bridges. Push through the heels. Breathe. You're going to start to feel a really good sweat coming on for this last blast. So you're really tricking the body, burning way more calories than normal by doing this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Carefully roll that body up to standing using one knee to prop yourself up. That's what I like to do. March it out. All right. And we're back to skaters. Let's go. Cross behind you. Twist the body to the side as you lead with the back, or you're really leading with the front foot, I guess. And then you cross them back. Move that way. Come on. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Okay, it's only 20 seconds. You can grab weights if you want, or just do the motion. Act like you've got weights, make a fist. Hammer curl, extension, hammer curl. Really squeeze the biceps here. If you've got no weights, you can really push it here and burn out that muscle with no weights. I promise you, it is effective. Woo, I feel it. Squeeze. Come on, teachers. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo, I like that one. Okay. Forearm planks. We're going to carefully come down into a nice squat. Come out through your tabletop. Come down to your forearms. Let's go. Let's do this. You're either up on the balls of left feet, directly behind you, extending from the hips, or you've got your knees down too. You can have your knees down too for this. And actually, I think that helps you suck in your core more when you got those knees down. Come on. Breathe. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully push the upper body up through your tabletop. Put one leg in front of you. Stand up. Let's do this. Here we go. We're back to Carltons. I don't know what kind of Carlton I'm doing right now. Let's go, teachers. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's really just about having fun, isn't it? Okay, shoulder circles. No weights, don't grab them. We don't have time. Ready? Make a fist, act like you're holding those weights. Come up carefully, make a big circle. Come down with the palms up. And then you just keep switching. So circle, up, circle, down. Circle, palms face up. Circle, down. Breathe. Really squeeze. Squeeze. Feel like you are moving weights. Suck in the core here. You can make this hurt. I'm hurting. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. All right, let it all go there. Okay, and full arm high plank. We were gonna do full arm high planks regular, but we went to reverse planks. So crouch down, come out, get yourself set up for that reverse plank. Ready, set, let's go. 20 seconds. Hold that reverse plank, or you're on your whole foot, pushing up through the pelvis. You are squeezing the booty here for sure. Either way, you're really squeezing the booty. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully let yourself come out of that one. Wowie zowie, that hurt bad. All right. Come up to standing. We're back to what is not awkward pose, which is known as chair pose to some people. Here we go. So, feet are hip width distance. Let's start to take those arms up, extended from your shoulders. Come up to the balls of your feet. Do this may be enough for you. Let's go. Or you bend at the knees. Carefully pushing the heels up even more. Once you start to wobble, you stop bending the knees. Suck in the core. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully straighten the legs, let the heels come down, let the arms come down. Nice job. All right, you're gonna pick one side, because it's only 20 seconds for standing pose, so pick a side that you feel like doing. Grab the inside of that foot, raise the other arm up, extend it from the shoulder, and push, start to kick up with the hip facing down. Push it up and come out if you can. And let it go. Take it down. Nice job. Shake it out. I feel like we have to do the other side. Let's do the other side. That just feels too awkward to me. Sorry. Teacher changes her mind all the time. All right. Let's go. Get in starting position and kick that leg back so till it won't go anymore. So you can't kick it back anymore. And then let the upper body come down. Look past the fingertips. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ooh, I felt some good back cracks there. That felt nice. Okay. And now, tortoise pose. Last 20 seconds here. Come down, sit yourself in hero's pose. And arms come overhead. Cross the thumbs. Hands are in prayer. And you can extend down to tortoise, bringing your hands and head down carefully, and then just letting the arms shimmy out a little bit so you're bouncing on the tips of the pinky fingers and the sides of the hands. Excellent job. Go ahead and you can roll yourself out of this one vertebrae at a time, or come back out of it the way you came in. Whatever you choose. Back to hero's pose. Take a deep breath in. Now. Nice job, teacher. Way to go. Very, very, very proud of you today. As I slide on my knees to my water bottle because I'm tired. But we did it. Get yourself a sip of water. And let's go to the land of stretch, shall we? Come to your mat and just let the upper body come down and the arms extend out right by your side. And we're going to start with wind removing pose. So you're going to take the right leg up at 90-degree angle, cross the fingers, or fold the fingers, right? Cross them, like you're holding hands with yourself. And then you're gonna just pull the leg in, bend at the knee, and pull the knee towards the armpit, on the side of the chest. Breathe in, and out. You can turn the foot here and start to stretch the ankles. Very good. Now take that leg that was down and straight and cross the right ankle over the left knee. And you're gonna grab behind that left leg and pull it in so that the right heel comes closer to you, giving yourself a good gluteus maximus stretch. Breathe in and out. Now close the gap between your legs like you're crossing your legs, and let the legs fall to the left so that you look to the right. So you want to try to make sure, it doesn't have to be, but the right shoulder should be on the ground, or that's what you're working on as you twist the lower body to the left. So you get a nice twist in the lower back and you're looking over the right arm. Very good. Go ahead and unravel yourself, and let's do wind removing pose on the other side, please. Take that leg to 90 degrees, fold the hands, and pull the leg. Ooh, that feels good. I'm sore on the side. Oh, that feels really good. You should feel a nice stretch in the hip as well as in the back side. Turn the ankle. And let's reverse the pigeon on the other side. So take that straight leg up to 90 degrees and cross the left ankle over the right knee and pull behind the right leg so the ankle comes closer to you. Doesn't have to be a lot, just enough to feel a good stretch back there. Breathe in and out. Close the gap between those legs. Let the legs fall to the right as you turn and look over to the left. Open up the palm to the ceiling. And try to make sure the shoulders are both stacked on the ground, if possible, but your left shoulder might lift a bit, and that's okay. Breathe in. And out. Oh, nothing like a good twist. Unravel yourself, bring those legs back to the center. Shake it out. Roll the knees in circles as your legs are bent. So then you're kind of rubbing your back against the floor and kind of working out like a free little massage here. Oh, really good. Excellent. Now put those legs out. Just stretch both directions. Very good. Turn to the side and push yourself up to seated. Then we can take a butterfly stretch here. Bend the legs, put the bottoms of the feet together, move it towards your groin, and pull up through the crown of the head. You can also kind of gently pull the feet towards you, whatever feels really good here, you know, like my feet are sore, everything just is sore. And then while you're pulling up through the crown of the head, you can carefully bend, push the shoulders down your back and bend, let the head hang forward a little bit. Give yourself a back stretch there. All right, now just let it all go. Let it all go. All right, teachers, from seated, legs in front of you or however's comfortable. Let's take 3 deep breaths in and then call it a day, shall we? Take a deep breath in. And out. Take another deep breath in. And out. And one more big deep breath in. And out. Nice work, teachers. We did it. Yes. Good job.